Blake Lively is everywhere right now. The controversy between her and actor-director Justin Baldoni, I mean, they're just embroiled in this legal insanity. It's crazy. I don't know Blake, but I do know someone who worked with her directly, Hollywood hairstylist and legend Emanuel Millar. So I wanted to give him a call and see what he thinks about this whole Lively situation. Mr. Emanuel, sir, welcome back. Happy New Year to you and your family. I hope all is well. There's a lot going on right now with Blake Lively and everything that we're seeing in the media. And I was wondering, I mean, you worked together on the set of Hick. And I wanted to see from your experience and with everything that's going on now, what do you think about this whole scenario?
Thank you, Chris. And thank you once again for having me. So this Blake Lively thing, at first it was annoying me, and I'm glad we're doing this interview because I just thought somebody needs to say their end of their truth of what it was like working with her directly. And when I was asked, would I be willing to work with Blake Lively, just like any other actress or somebody calls me, I just said, sure. From the moment I met her, I never really felt a kindness from her. She never, knowing that I was doing her hair and that I'd be standing there every day behind her, she never asked me anything about myself. And not that she needed to, but she never said, how are you today? Or it was, I don't even remember as good mornings. It was just, you're here to do my hair and I'm Blake Lively. What I did see was if she didn't want to do a scene or she didn't like what was being said or she wanted to change it, it felt as though because I did Gossip Girl, I'm a big star now. It felt that nobody would dare deny her request. One of my favorite stories that I told in my book, The Kindest Cut, it was going to be Easter time while we were working with her, and I was told by the makeup artist that Blake invited some people over for Easter dinner. So we arrived there, I think close to 2, maybe 1 o'clock, but and when I got there, Eddie Redmayne, who was in the movie, was there, and Chloe Grace Moretz was there, and Blake's family. I met her mother and her brother and other people. But what I noticed was there was no food prepared, and Blake was working with a pastry bag. So by 3 o'clock, almost 3:30, still Blake never came out. Never once did I see her excuse herself or apologize that the food wasn't ready. I noticed that her mother or everybody, it seemed like the people that were closest to her family, were afraid to say something, that nobody was about to say, Blake, you've got all these guests here. You've invited people for dinner. You need to feed them. They're hungry. Eddie Redmayne didn't say anything. Chloe didn't say anything.
Oh man, so you're all waiting there and it's awkward and everybody's hungry and
I think I left around 4 or 4:30 because I thought I'm going to take my wife and daughter and we're going to go back to my place and find something to eat, or I'll take them out to dinner. But what it left me the impression, here you invited all these people over for Easter dinner, but it seemed as though it was about you to show, look what I did, look how I can cook, look how I can make all these pastries and cakes and decorate them and do it. And again, it confirmed that this is all about you, because it certainly wasn't about the dinner guests. I feel for Justin Baldoni. I feel for him that if he was trying to direct a movie and he was excited about that, and what really almost hurt for him was the fact that if it's true that his family went to the premiere and were designated to just go down to the basement because it's the Blake Lively show. To me, again, after working with her a month and working directly with her, it really is about Blake, and she seems like a spoiled child who, if she doesn't get her way, she's going to wreak havoc. And so when I see these interviews, I just think she's actually, when she made the comment that the one that I saw with when the interviewer said, congratulations on your little baby bump, and she said, congratulations on yours. It's almost, you're not going to come at me, instead of saying, thank you. And I didn't feel I felt a mean girl energy, that mean girl energy could come out very quickly if needed.
To be honest, I don't know, or I never knew who Blake was. I saw her in The Shallows, the shark movie. I love shark movies. I love creature features. They're always fun.
I purposely went to see The Shallows to root for the shark.
I guess I'm just a little late to the whole lively train that was already in motion. I still haven't seen any of her other movies. I'm a big Ryan Reynolds fan, especially his earlier movies. And, but it's just so sad to see that these people are going through, it's everything's out in the public. It's definitely escalated. Everything's in the courts now. If we could go back, Emanuel, what advice would you give to both parties? What would you tell Blake and what would you tell Justin?
I'd say, Blake, back off. I think you might know that you're wrong and that you should apologize and just say you were the director and I should have respected that. And to Justin, just stay strong, hang in there, and just, if you know you're right and you tried to do your best, and then you were the director and you got your movie made. You got a movie made, and good for you.
Mr. Emanuel, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time, your support, your words, your advice. I know we've got a lot of new videos coming this year, so I'm really, really excited. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to pick up your copy of The Kindest Cut, Intuitive Life Lessons Learned by a Hollywood Hairstylist, Volume 1, Volume 2, lots of epic Hollywood stories. I'll have the links in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for believing, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.